Hey guys, I just wanted to pop in and make a really quick video about the things that we have to look forward to this week. This week we will start working on your first official writing assignment, which is to write a memoir. So I just want to talk a little bit about what that is. As you go through the PowerPoint, the notes, make sure that you also read the assignment handout and that you adhere to all the guidelines of the assignment. That first PowerPoint that you'll notice this week is just kind of like a review. It's the parts of an essay. Some of us were just in high school yesterday, and some of us have not been in an English class or any classroom and for years. So I'd like to do these types of reviews for the benefit of the whole group. So that first PowerPoint that's on the parts of an essay, it's just going to walk you through the basic steps for writing a 5-paragraph essay, starting with an introduction that has a hook, then a follow-up, and ending with a thesis statement, and then your body paragraphs, how they should be comprised of topic sentences, support, and elaboration, and then what a conclusion should and should not be. So of course, review that information. Let me know if you have any questions at all. Again, the goal is to make you guys effective writers, folks who are writing things that people actually will enjoy reading. So I hope that this writing assignment will give you the opportunity to do that. Now, in terms of the memoir essay itself, I like to start with this essay because it allows you to write about something that you're very familiar with, and that's yourself. If you can't tell anybody else's story, hopefully you'll be able to tell your own story. So in terms of writing a memoir, one thing that I definitely want to remind you of, there's a quote at the beginning of that PowerPoint that says, "A memoir is not the whole head of hair, but one or two of the strands of hair." I think I got that right. Maybe it's paraphrased, but you get my point. So the thing about it is, I'm not looking for an autobiography. An autobiography starts at your birth or your earliest memory and progresses to the present. At the same time, I'm not looking for an autobiography of your relationship or your education. Instead, choose one day, one moment, one memory, something on the highlight reel or the low light reel of your life, and write about it. So in terms of choosing your topics, you can choose from anything that you feel comfortable writing about. I allow you free range. I don't assign very specifics outside of telling you you got to write a memoir. But what angle you decide to go, that's completely up to you. I've had students to write about things like marriages or divorces, births or deaths, graduating from high school, attending your first college class, an accident, or any event that might be momentous in your life, even if it doesn't seem like such a momentous occasion to other people. For example, if you're writing about a day that you spent with your grandfather, you might remember that, and that may be a lasting impression with you, whereas some of your cousins or brothers and sisters, it might not have been that big of a deal. So again, I encourage you to choose something that's important to you, that you know the details and you can write about effectively. As you begin to write this essay, I do want you to pay attention to, as there's notes about, making sure that you show us the story as opposed to just telling, right? I want you to use strong descriptive elements and in order to bring the story to life, using dialogue. What are people saying if there's other folks there besides you? Now, in terms of the tone, the mood, the atmosphere that you're setting with this writing, it can be something to make us laugh. It can be something that would make us cry. It can evoke a variety of emotions out of us. Because if we think back to last week and the purpose of our writing, to inform, to entertain, or persuade, in this instance, you're not trying to persuade. You don't need us to make any changes in our own lives. You're just trying to inform us about a piece of you and then entertain us on that spectrum of things that entertain. So again, some basics. This paper should be at least 2 pages long. I'd cap it at 5, and you're thinking, there's no way my paper is going to be 5, but I beg to differ. Lots of times when you start writing about yourself or something that you experience or something that's important to you, before you know it, you're on the 6th, 7th, 8th page. So just a reminder, no more than 5 pages. We don't need a novella, just a succinct, clear, direct, focused memoir, trying to make sure that you're focused. So this week, you're not turning the paper in. The paper's not due actually until February 3rd, but this week you are going to be submitting your outline, which is going to be your plan for the essay. You can submit a working outline that has more details that will allow me to see what the paper is going to be about, and I'll give you feedback on that. And just let me know, of course, as you get into the paper, let me know if you have any questions. You can post those on the forum. for the week, or you can email me personally if you would like more individualized feedback. So again, if you have any questions, please let me know. Other than that, happy writing.